Fall is amongst us. The bulking season is finally here. It's time to add some more muscle to your frame. And if you're already pretty lean, you're wondering, I don't want to lose this definition. I don't want to lose these cuts. Well, in order to do that, in order to build more muscle, you're going to have to lose those cuts. I'm sorry, but there is a point to where you can push a bulk too far. So in this video, I'm going to go over where to start your bulking phase and when it's time to call it quits and get lean. So let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the Fit Life channel, where I explain things in the most basic and simple way possible so you can apply them to your everyday life. In this video, we're going to talk about bulking. Yes, bulking. Fall is here. Tank top weather is over. It is time to add some more size to our frames and get stronger. So let's go over where is the perfect place to start a bulk and where you should end it. Now, before I get into that, let's talk about bulking. Let's talk about the old school way of bulking, back when the dirty bulk was really popular. And if you don't know what a dirty bulk is, it's basically where you pretty much eat whatever you want and lift weights. Get stronger. You're not worried about how much body fat you accumulate. Your whole goal is to just add more overall mass to your frame. Now, this does work well for some people, but not for everyone. And I don't recommend this. I think the calorie surplus should be controlled. But a lot of old school bodybuilders built their size doing this. Well, now we have more science, we have more studies, we have more life experience to where this isn't optimal. You don't need 1,000 calorie a day surplus to add more muscle to your frame. So let's go over where you should start your bulk. Now, if you're already overweight, meaning your midsection is already hanging over your waistline, you probably shouldn't start a bulk. If there's no muscle definition left on your body, you should probably not start a bulk. My recommendations and studies have shown that you should start your bulk between 8 and 10% body fat. I like to say between 8 and 12% body fat is a perfect place to start a bulk. You're pretty lean. There's no need to diet under 8% body fat unless you compete. Most of us don't. Beach lean is anything between 8 and 12%. If you can diet down to 8% and start your bulk there, you will make some of the best gains of your life the first 8 to 10 weeks of your bulk if you started your bulk between 8 and 10% body fat. And the reason I say this is because you have been in a calorie deficit for an extended period of time. Your body is craving calories, and the nutrient partitioning at that time is really good. most of those calories will go towards building new muscle. It does reach a point to where if your body fat gets too high, your body isn't partitioning the nutrients as well as it could. Then you start accumulating more fat cells. Once those fat cells are accumulated, you can't get rid of them. Once your body fat is too high, it's not running as optimally as it possibly could. So you're basically having some muscle growth and feeding a lot of fat cells. And let's be honest here, guys. Bodybuilding is all about aesthetics. You want to look like you lift weights. That's part of the reason why we do it, besides the internal health benefits. For a lot of people, including myself, the main part is the aesthetic look. We all want to look good in our clothes. We all want to look good on the beach. If you push the bulk too far, that is out of the question. Starting a bulk between 8 and 10% is perfect. Not only that, is it allows you to bulk for a lot longer. The leaner you start your bulk, the longer you can bulk. As a natural, I believe that your bulk should last nothing less than 6 months. If you're not going to bulk for 6 months, don't waste your time. Now, if you dirty bulk, obviously it's going to cut that time frame in which you can bulk very short. Anytime you're gaining anything more than a 0.5 pounds a week, that's a little too much weight too fast. There's no way that you're gaining a pound a week and you're putting on a pound of muscle a week naturally. That's just not possible. I like to see somewhere between 0.3 and 0.5 pounds gained every week. You're not going to avoid not putting on any body fat during a bulk. I'm sorry, that's not possible, but you can mitigate how much body fat you put on by controlling your diet. Diet is everything. The calories you consume and the size of your surplus is going to determine how long you can bulk. The longer you can bulk, the more potential you have to build a lot more lean tissue. So to start a bulk, between 8 to 10% body fat. Now, the next question is, where should you stop bulking? Well, for most people, when they reach about 15% body fat, their abs become pretty blurry. You can't see them. That's when you should stop the bulk. Take it from me, I'm the king of pushing bulks too far. I've bulked 5 times in my life, and every time I had to lose 30 pounds. You don't need 30 pounds of body fat to bring up lagging body parts. Obviously, I pushed it too far, and I don't want to see you guys do the same thing. Once your silhouette of muscle is faded and gone, meaning that you're looking pretty soft, you're looking pretty smooth, it's time to stop that bulk and cut down some body fat. Cut back down to 8 to 10%, see what you're looking like, and then reverse diet properly. If you want a video on the proper way to reverse diet and stay pretty lean and be able to eat more food after a fat loss phase, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to make a video on reverse dieting. But you should never push a bulk past 15%. I'll even be generous. Absolutely no more than 18%. For 18%, a lot of people, they start to feel out of shape, a little too fluffy, uncomfortable. That will be the time to stop the bulk and start cutting. You never want to be in a calorie surplus for longer than you have to. A fat loss phase to get back down to your beach lean 8 to 10% should take you no more than 16 weeks. Anytime you're cutting for longer than that, the time you're in that deficit is too long. You risk losing lean muscle tissue, strength, motivation. You want to set yourself up for a successful cut. Never push a bulk past 18%. And I'm saying 18% at the very, very most. Optimally, 15%. For most people, their bodies aren't partitioning the nutrition like it could be anything over 15%. So there's no need to pile on a bunch of extra fat that eventually you're going to have to cut off via diet and cardio. Do yourself a favor, control your calorie surplus, never push the bulk further than you have to, so you can get back to being relatively lean and happy. And food for thought, when you don't push bulks too far, you actually look better year around. Even though you may be a little fluffy, your muscles will be fuller and you'll still look like you lift weights if you never push a bulk past 18% at the very highest. My recommendations are 15%. So that is my recommendations on where you should start a bulk and when you should end it. Starting between 8 to 10% body fat, ending the bulk at 15%. Absolutely under no circumstances anything more than 18%. And if you did it right, you'll be able to lean bulk for 6 to 8 months, make all kinds of gains, build all kinds of new lean tissue. So when you cut down, you'll look better than you did before. Because let's be honest, that is the goal of bulking. There's nothing worse than bulking up, cutting down, and looking either the same or worse than you did before. So that is going to be the video for today, guys. Once again, I appreciate everyone who watches my videos. You keep me motivated, you keep me researching, you keep me wanting to make content, and for that, I am forever thankful. You can follow me on Instagram at Harley Davidson or nothing. You can follow me on Twitter at FitLifeOver40. You can check out my podcast that's available on Apple and Spotify. And the name of that podcast is Fit Life Over 40. Once again, thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next video.